For AM Best TV, I'm Diana Dorothy at the 29th East Asian Insurance Congress here in Manila. And joining me now is Francis Savari, Head of Business Development for Asia Pacific at PartnerRe. Francis, great to have you with us.
Hi, good morning, Diana. Thank you so much for having me.
The industry suffered some major losses last year. How did they impact on your earnings?
2017 was indeed a testing year for the industry. It was the third most costly year on record, with losses coming from both natural as well as man-made disasters, amounting to approximately $135 billion US. In spite of this challenging times for the industry, PartnerRe registered a solid financial performance by closing the year with an adjusted net income of $250 million US, with an adjusted return on equity of 4.2%. This performance underscores the strength of our underwriting discipline, efficient capacity deployment, as well as robust portfolio management. And we are also convinced that this demonstrates the effectiveness of our strategy to be a truly global, diversified and pure-play reinsurer. In relative terms, we outperformed the industry and we fared better than our peers when considering catastrophes like, for example, the HIM losses. Having said that, we are also cognizant of the fact that this financial result is still not quite in line with the high single-digit and sustainable return on equity expectations our shareholders expect from us over the cycle.
What do you attribute the performance to last year, and did that meet expectations?
Well, there are a couple of factors that I would attribute the performance to. Firstly, as I mentioned earlier, it's the robust portfolio management that we undertake and the way we allocate and deploy our capacity where needed and when needed. In addition to that, we undertake a very thoughtful client segmentation process within the organization, which helps us to basically identify clients where we want to work with and who regard reinsurers as real risk partners with a long-term view.
2017 was generally a difficult year for reinsurers. Aside from Nat Cat losses, what were the major challenges and key takeaways from last year?
Aside from the cat losses which faced the industry last year, we believe that reinsurers had several other challenges as well. Firstly, the competitive trading landscape, which was both on the primary as well as on the reinsurance side, the low interest rate and investment environment, making underwriting profit an imperative. And thirdly, abundant reinsurance capacity, which was mainly coming from new entrants who were targeting market share and inevitably impacting prices. And lastly, which we feel is also important, is the restrictive regulatory environment in certain markets, which made it challenging for reinsurers to access business. And this basically serves to highlight the fact that a business as usual approach is simply not sustainable for us to grow profitably over time. Therefore, in PartnerRe, we undertake certain steps within our business approach to ensure that we are relevant to the markets. Number one, being client-centric, and number two, being highly responsive to client needs, and thirdly, providing impactful solutions to our trading partners, and lastly, fostering a win-win partnership with brokers. And the last two renewals at 1/1 and 1/4 also showed that we are becoming more relevant to the clients and brokers that we want to work with.
Halfway through 2018, are market conditions better to last year, do you think?
From the losses faced by the industry in 2017, the general expectation was for a more pronounced risk-adjusted prices. However, in the end, what we saw was flat risk-adjusted pricing on a portfolio basis in Asia. And for PartnerRe, as we took a long-term view of risk, we continued to add new business into our books by strengthening existing relationships and building on new partnerships. And we are able to achieve that by the relevant reinsurance solutions we provide. At the last two renewals, we also witnessed that our clients are willing to place more business with us because of the continuity and the consistency that we provide. And the last point is the distinguishing factor for our success in 2018 in Asia so far is the client segmentation process that I mentioned earlier, which we find to be highly effective in the way we carry out our business activities and prioritize our resources and attention towards our trading partners.
So, how different are Asian markets compared to the rest of the world, and what opportunities do you see here?
Asia is considerably different from the rest of the world at various levels. Firstly, the future growth opportunities the region offers, and secondly, the regulatory environments, thirdly, the unique client demands, and lastly, the market dynamics. And it is equally important to also note that the markets within Asia have significant differences amongst themselves as well. So the notion that Asia is one homogeneous entity is quite far away from reality. And the question that we ask ourselves as Partnery is, how can we differentiate ourselves towards our business partners and provide the kind of support that they need to execute and achieve their business objectives? And from my 25 years of experience in Asia, I'm convinced that the Asian clients look for three particular qualities in their reinsurance partnerships, which also helps to differentiate the successful reinsurers, if they meet those needs, against the rest of the pack. Firstly, it's the continuity, consistency, and the long-term relationships that the Asian clients are looking for. Our people on the ground are fully empowered with vast Asian experience and profound local know-how. And we have the aptitude to be able to manage complex relationships with the full understanding of the Asian culture and the sensitivities and the peculiarities that come with it. And our trading partners fully acknowledge and are appreciative of what we bring to the market. And secondly, the clients in Asia are continually in demand for knowledge transfer as well as technical expertise upgrade. And this is an important factor here because for the Asian clients, they are not only looking into expanding their product range and their relevance to their respective markets, they are also looking into expanding regionally nowadays. So an upgrade of their technical expertise is a key ingredient for their success as well. And being a knowledge-based reinsurer, we are able to actively engage with our clients on knowledge transfer initiatives such as trainings, seminars, and workshops. And we believe that this value proposition is being highly appreciated by our business partners. And lastly, our clients in Asia are also looking for support in managing disruptions through innovation as well as new product development. Using our own in-house expertise within Partnery and through collaboration with third-party experts, Partnery is able to position itself as a solutions provider and support our clients in achieving this goal to move into new markets and new clients. And we believe that there will be continued demand for new risk transfer solutions. Partnery has a broad appetite for new and emerging risks, and here we are able to bring this to our clients as well to help them grow into this space in the face of disruptions. So all in all, we believe that we have a winning strategy in Asia that fulfills these unique needs of our clients.
Francis Savari, many thanks for your insights.
Thank you very much.
For AM Best TV, I'm Diana Dorrahy at the 29th East Asian Insurance Congress here in Manila.